Hope all is well. This video is on Gebo. It's Stada, Galder, movement, and some practices and meditations that come with it. The Stada, the stance, basically is this. You can do variations with the hands, but pretty much everybody, myself included, this is what I work with. Movement that I do with this is a spinal twist, or not a spinal twist, but like just leaning over the spine, and the focus starting with the lower part of the torso, and then as you go up the spine, kind of lock the movement. So now it's like the focus is on this part of the spine moving. I mean, granted, the lower part's still going to be moving, but the focus is here as you try to stabilize your ground, right? You're rooted with urus. All the other practices that we've worked with before will apply for this. And so then as you move, kind of anchor your part of your spine, and then as you get to the end, it's just your head going back ear to shoulder, right, ear to arm, and then just rest in this space. So as you do these movements, one of the focuses with Gebo in particular is balance, right? So if you do runes this way, also do it this way. If you have some kind of movements, you want to make sure you do both sides. And this just helps with balance, which is something we definitely want to work with as we build more and more energy. So that's the movement, and then after you're doing the movement and you're just sitting in the stada, start to work with the galder, which I work with. And it's the focus is not necessarily on the g sound, but the like tonal vibration that arises as you do it quickly. And you want to feel that internal energy within like the center, and it's radiating from this area. So feel that energy, but make sure that it's balanced. Like sometimes if one of the ears is plugged or the nasal passages is plugged, there'll be some imbalances. So work on harmonizing that sound and making it so that it's balanced. So it's not like more leaning to one direction or the other, but it's like equally balanced between the ears and within. And then just rest in that space afterwards and feel. Sometimes my wife, she'll actually do the whole, so like finishing up. So if you work with that system, then really follow that O down deep into yourself. All right, so yeah, that's that. The practice for me with Gebo is balance. Like that's what I really focus on, and of course, like with all the other runes, it's not just about the physical side of things, but also just life in general. Gebo, one of its meanings is gift, and not necessarily like having to do with some specific thing that you give to someone, but it could be anything, right? Your time, your energy, just listening, and the same with receiving. So that like for me, like, one of the practices with Gebo is learning to give, but also to receive, right? There's that both sides, because some people are just takers and not givers, and other people are just givers and they don't really take much. So it's like finding that balance, right? And making sure that you reciprocate, because part of for me, part of Odin's teachings, especially in the Havamal, is just relationships and building positive relationships. While at the same, I mean, there's more to it than that in the Havamal, but I mean, that is one aspect that Odin talks about, is building and cultivating relationships. And one of the most essential things in that is reciprocation and balance, right? And so Gebo, not only were we trying to find that physical balance within our own bodies in our daily lives, but also in our interactions with the world around us. We're not fucking shit up basically, but we're trying to build things. and build relations, positive and strong relations. So, yeah, I wish you well, and till next video, be well and be blessed.
Odin, Thor, Freyr, Freya, Sif, Frigga.